And breaking news coming in right on top of the news are senior RSS leader Manmohan Vaidya has slammed Rahul Gandhi for accusing the RSS conspiracy for the violence in Tuticorin. Massive political flashpoint over Rahul Gandhi's statement this morning. RSS leader says Rahul Gandhi is desperate because he has been rejected by the people of India. That statement coming in from the RSS and senior leader Manmohan Vaidya hitting right back. Very often you see the RSS not really responding to political comments, but today the RSS has chosen to hit right back at Rahul Gandhi. Opening up the debate, murder of Makkal. Joining me this evening, Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP, joining me live from the Noida studios. Ratan Sharda, author. Sai Deepak, lawyer. Amerikai Narayanan, political analyst. TKS Ilangovan, member of parliament and chief spokesperson of the DMK. C. Rajashekharan, lawyer. Vinoba Bhupati, spokesperson of the PMK, and Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist. And tonight, on our segment called The Standpoint, Ashutosh Mishra is going to take on Gaurav Bhatia. Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, the RSS is not going to take this lying down. Just what is the role of the RSS and the BJP that Rahul Gandhi saw in Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu? For 100 days there's been a protest going on. Did Rahul Gandhi even bother to go there? And now suddenly he sees the role of the RSS and the BJP there? Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, your 90 seconds start now.
When Rahul Gandhi speaks about RSS, he is speaking about RSS ideology. We have to realize that RSS is a uniformed organization where the pracharaks wield lathi and they brook no dissident. They are authoritarian and whoever speaks against them has to be put down. We saw this today where the peaceful supporters were gunned down and we could hear a voice saying one person should die. The BJP National Secretary, Mr. H. Raja, has heartlessly supported this and said this needed to be done, and it has been done. Again, we have to realize that even in other BJP ruled states, just in UP where we are sitting right now, there are pracharaks who are heading the government, and the police are indulging in encounter. This authoritarian tendency is what Rahul Gandhi refers to when he speaks about RSS is responsible. It does not mean that RSS, a man has to pull the gun or pull the trigger. What we see here again is that a lot of people, Mr. Subramanian Swamy, who speaks about so many things, hasn't condemned it. He didn't have a reason. We are trying to divert attention here. We have to realize that this authoritarian, violent, aggressive manner is what Rahul Gandhi refers to when he speaks about RSS affecting this.
Well, RSS is authoritarian, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. The BJP has responded back to Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi's statements against the RSS. I want to ask you, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, is Tuticorin and the murder of 11 people in Tuticorin only worth politics between the BJP and the Congress party? Is the life of those 11 people worth nothing for our national political parties?
Navika, I would first like to offer deepest condolences to the families. And this is a very sad moment. Congress trying to politicize this issue and connecting it with the RSS is even sadder. And why do I say that? Because where is the empathy that we expect from a leader of a national party? Where is the sensitivity and the maturity to handle these issues? Ideologically, you may have differences with the RSS and the BJP, but these double standards need to be exposed. So it would be my endeavor to just show how there are double standards when dealing with crucial political issues, when issues of human lives are dealt with. We all know how Gauri Lankesh was murdered and M.M. Kalburgi was murdered. It was a Congress-ruled state. Then they said that it is the ideology of the RSS that has murdered. When it is a BJP-ruled state and a murder happens, then they say it's a law and order failure. So itself, it shows the double standards that they have. Now, I will take you to West Bengal. West Bengal, we have seen how human lives have been lost. There have been communal riots. Has Mr. Rahul Gandhi even spoken about it? Has he said that law and order has collapsed there? that communal politics is going on? No, he hasn't. So very selectively he will pick up a situation, will try to, change it and mold it according to his own convenience. And the saddest part is, where does RSS come in? Demonetization, the RSS is to be blamed. UPSC, a new scheme is being involved, RSS is to be blamed. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, please be sensitive, be empathetic, and don't make yourself a laughing stock.
Your time is up. Ashutosh Mishra, I'm opening up the debate. Mr. T.K. Silangovan, is this RSS that is responsible for? Now I'm being told by our reporter on the ground, Shabbir, who's telling me that the death toll has climbed up to 13. 13 people murdered. Police firing takes place. Is this because of the RSS? Or does the cross lie with all political parties who have at various stages given various clearances?
I see the people. I will say that I am not going into that politics. I am bothered about what has happened in Tuticorin, in my state. When for the past 100 days, when these people were agitating, the police gave protection to the agitators. Today, under whose instructions police had killed those 13 people as of now? Yesterday they had killed 11 people. Today 2 more have died. Who gave the instruction when for the past 100 days the state government was silent? How the state government was pressurized, or under what pressure did the state government order their police to shoot people, agitating people? They are not indulging any violence. If the government of India has any care for the people of Tamil Nadu, they should have dismissed this government for law and order, this existing law and order situation. So they should have invoked 356 against this government, because the collector is not responsible, the police are responsible, and the action taken against the collector and the SP is very mild. They were transferred. For killing 13 people, the 2 people who are in charge of law and order the district is transferred. Why?
No, I
do.
Whose orders? Gaurav Bhatia, whose orders?
The point
there
that
is a tango. There is a tango going on between the BJP and the AIAT.
You are yourself then. No.
The BJP is doing politics.
Navika, please. The BJP will never do politics over dead bodies. That's a trait of the Congress.
How the various factions of the AIADMK were coming and going from Delhi and visiting the senior leaders of the BJP for everybody to know.
If somebody visits us, or if we visit the state, does that mean that this firing that has been ordered under our instruction? The sad part is there is excessive use of force. It should not have happened. These people were exercising their constitutional right to protest, and therefore I agree with the speaker who spoke before me that yes, the state government, which is in charge of law and order, has to do a lot of explaining, and this would be taken up to the court as well. And this is just unpardonable that you take human lives by ordering that they should be firing done at them. This is unacceptable. They were protesting. You may differ on the causes, but you cannot take away human lives, and therefore he has not addressed the issue of Mr. Rahul Gandhi introducing the RSS angle in this, which is just not done, and that is petty politics over dead bodies.
Mr. Bhatia, Mr. H. Raja has said this needed to be done. He has justified it. And he is a BJP national secretary.
I speak for the BJP. As I understand, I am sitting here. Our top leaders have, also spoken on the issue.
So who is H. Raja? Is he not a BJP man?
No, so then I am saying what the party stand is. The state government...
So what action have you taken against H. Raja?
Let me first... It's a law and order issue. The state government has to answer. Second, it is condemnable that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is doing politics over dead bodies. This is not to be accepted. And regarding the statement made by BJP leader, I will have to examine, but the stand of the BJP is clear that this wasn't to be done. Firing is the last resort. It should not have ordered. State government is responsible for that. Let's go by what the senior leaders of the BJP are saying and what the spokesperson is saying.
What's happening?
Rahul Gandhi can say anything. Sir, why don't you have the courage? I ask you, why don't you answer this? What has RSS got to do with this?
MP.
Is Mr. Rahul Gandhi not doing cheap politics over dead bodies?
When he's going to Madhya Pradesh, which is ruled by
You
BJP.
will not speak about Rahul Gandhi.
And
you are so
Rahul
afraid.
Gandhi is going to be.
No, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is the president of the Congress.
He's being stopped
I am
from
talking
being
about the
speaking
president
there
of the Congress.
because those conditions are ridiculous. Just read those.
Why don't you speak about Rahul Gandhi's
statement?
statement?
Saying that. So that is what I'm saying is that the administrators, whether it be a SDM, DGP, or even the SP, they are getting emboldened because they think that under
So
BJP,
blame the state
under
government for
BJP.
that. Blame the state
Madhya
government,
Pradesh
sir.
is a
Please, your
BJP
hidden
ruled-
agenda would not
BJP
work.
ruled-
You do not have the courage to condemn the
ruled
statement of
state.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi
This is BJP
from UPSC to demonetization
So, yes,
to anything that
because the
happens
Prime
in the
Minister of
country.
India is
You
a
drag
RSS
the name of
Pracharak.
RSS.
He
When
was an RSS
Gauri
Pracharak.
Lankesh was
He made
murdered
his entry
for
into
3 months,
politics
Siddharamaya's
as a
government could
RSS
not arrest the
Pracharak, not an
perpetrators of
elected
crimes.
person. When he
There
became the
was
Chief
complete
Minister of
lawlessness
Gujarat,
there.
he
Then
represents
you don't
RSS
want to say
ideology.
anything.
That's why he says RSS.
Farmers committing suicide, you have a Chola Bhatura Anshan. That then you can't say anything on Rahul Gandhi.
Mr.
Rahul
C.
Gandhi can't be
Rajashekharan,
selective in
Mr.
picking
C.
up issues.
Rajashekharan, Mr. C. Rajashekharan, do you think the position taken by Rahul Gandhi today, after 100 days of the protest going on, coming out and blaming the RSS and the BJP for it, actually talks about the real issue of the people? Mr. Rajashekharan, is Rahul Gandhi only interested in doing politics? Is the BJP only responding to that politics? Are any of these national political parties looking at the real problems of the people on the ground, people who have been protesting for the last 100 days, Mr. Rajashekharan?
Navika ji, any wise person will understand what is happening in Tamil Nadu. Forget about Rahul Gandhi. This government is supported by BJP.
Today's
at the
issue
center.
is about Rahul Gandhi
No,
trying to do
no, I'll
politics
tell you.
over dead bodies.
No,
Why do you?
Gaurav,
you
let me
can't
finish.
be selective in your approach like
No,
Rahul Gandhi.
Gaurav,
What is the
allow me to
discussion
speak,
today?
please. Gaurav, allow me to speak. I'll come to that.
No, you come to that
See,
first, then you go wherever you have to. First,
No, I'll
answer
tell
this
you.
basic
See.
question.
No, don't dictate terms as
I'm
BJP and
requesting you,
RSS
sir.
are doing in Tamil
This
Nadu.
is the topic
don't
of the debate
dictate
tonight.
terms even in the
I'm
BJP
reminding
debates.
you.
Please. No, don't dictate terms as you are doing with the Tamil Nadu state government.
Oh,
Please.
come on.
Allow me
Again, another hidden
Please.
agenda.
to speak.
Okay, make your
I
point,
to-
Mr.
I
Rajashekharan.
have no agenda against anybody. I totally endorse the statement of Rahul Gandhi to this extent that what is happening in Tamil Nadu, everybody knows what is happening here. So you cannot say that nobody knows this or no, somebody is indifferent or like that. Because when Karnataka results came, it was this chief minister and deputy chief minister who said, we welcome BJP to enter the South India. So no, everybody was just waiting for the results. Before the results could be announced in totality.
So you endorse
I'll tell
Rahul
you.
Gandhi. What is the RSS role? You endorse Rahul Gandhi. Mr.
RSS
Mr. Ratan
see, I don't
Sharda,
see-
Mr.
No, no, I'll
Ratan
tell you,
Sharda,
Navika ji.
Mr. C. Rajashekharan
No, I'll tell you,
endorses
I'll tell you.
Rahul Gandhi.
BJP and RSS is no different. It's inseparable. They are the two entities in one name. That's all.
Okay, Mr. Ratan Sharda. So Rahul Gandhi is right. It is the BJP and the RSS that are responsible. Mr. Ratan Sharda, respond.
See, first of all, everybody in the nation knows that RSS has always come ahead and supported people in any kind of disaster tragedy. I don't want to get a very lowly politics. Rahul Gandhi's dictum seems to be badnaam honge to ka naam na hoga. So he has a case in Bhiwandi accusing RSS of Gandhi murder. He made a false statement about SC/ST law being removed. He should have been charged with false news by BJP. They didn't do it. He is the person who is having criminal charges against him, National Herald cheating case. He is the person who has got feverish passion about RSS. So he will keep on saying, I don't want to even, it is purely, I can just dismiss it contemptuously. There is more serious issue. Who are the people who are behind this agitation? You remember in Congress rule, Manmohan Singh government had caught on to one Mr. Uday Kumar who led the Kundakulam anti-atomic plant agitations. It turned out this NGO was actually a missionary NGO which created all the trouble. They were blacklisted by Congress government. Same group is just 45 kilometers away from Tuticorin. It's a huge tragedy. Rather than explaining the tragedy, this is what is happening. Last point, Manavika, very important. Let me just highlight the questions of Sterlite issue, the history of Sterlite. 1994, they came to Tamil Nadu from having kicked up from Ratnagiri. Congress, AIDMK were ruling then. They cleared the whole project in a jiffy in June 1995. In 2004, Supreme Court Monitoring Committee seriously asked them to look at the whole pollution case. On 22nd September, very next day, Congress gave under Mr. Manmohan Singh a clean chit to Sterlite to start production. So this is, I am just giving two examples. And you talk of dissent, you know what happened to Sharad Pawar, you know what happened to Shahzad Poonawala. So this party does not brook any kind of different opinion, and these people come and talk about RSS, they have no face to talk about it. RSS, BJP have no presence in Tamil Nadu, and you believe there is friendship with different parties. If Rashir Khan tomorrow gives me a compliment, I give him compliment, does it mean that I am in cahoots with him? Where is the normal civility? If AIDMK is running the government, they have made a mistake. Does it mean that you will drag in RSS, you will drag in BJP? This is total shameless. From vulture, from the tragedy tourism, Rahul Gandhi has graduated to vulture politics. This is the end game what is going for. And people will understand they are dividing regions.
Is this vulture politics? Ratan Sharda says this is vulture politics. What about the clearances given by the Congress governments in the past? Has Rahul Gandhi forgotten that? He suddenly remembers the BJP RSS role in this?
All of them.
Not all of them. The Supreme Court had fined Sterlite to the tune of 100 crores in 2013.
Please focus on this.
The environmental
please
clearance
focus
was given
on
by
this.
the then Congress government, sir. Please be right on fact.
The Vedanta, which is the parent of the...
Within a day after Supreme Court declaring it illegal, next day, Congress gave the permission.
Please listen to me.
The most serious objection I can raise, anybody will challenge it. How come you challenge the Supreme Court in their law favoring
Yes, Mr. America Narayanan. Mr. America Narayanan is making a point. Let's just listen to him. Yes, Mr. America Narayanan.
I have not abused anybody. I have stated the facts.
Vedanta,
Narayan, please
which is
look
the
at what I have said. I have not abused
Vedanta,
anybody. We have abused RSS. I have contemptuously dismissed it.
Look at him.
You people gave permission to Sterlite. You people sat over court. You enjoyed everything.
They will not allow the opponents.
What about the Congress, sir? Hasn't he donated money to the Congress party? 6 crores from Vedanta to Congress party. Have you forgotten that?
You can tell. Can you tell me? Today the power is with them. Everything is wrong there.
No, but when you say the Vedanta and Anil Agarwal is a friend of the BJP, is equally a friend of the Congress party as well.
Not just that.
Today is
you know, on facts he is wrong.
No, but for 10 years the Congress had power.
When it was banned and BJP put that, they can withdraw.
Who gave the environmental clearance? Who gave the
environmental clearance can be withdrawn by BJP today. Why is it not withdrawing it?
Was levied in
If
2013
because
of acts of commission and omission of the Congress government. Sir, at least hear me. I am giving you some facts. You seem to be a Congress sympathizer and a spokesperson. Two in one. But I am telling you. So this plan that was set up is all because of the corruption that prevailed during the Congress regime. It is the BJP government which is acting against them now.
Today you have power, you correct the wrong.
So we are correcting.
No, it doesn't say so. This is the way. By killing people.
All the misdeeds of the Congress are being corrected by the BJP government. That is the difference. That is why we have been voted.
Well,
this is another corruption that happened in the Congress regime.
Let's take a look at the fact check. Let's take a look at the fact check. Viewers, America Narayanan, I'm coming back to you. Viewers want to know what the facts of the case in Tuticorin are. Vinoba Bhupati, I'm coming to you. Let's take a look at the facts. In 1993, it was Sharad Pawar who gave the first clearances in the Sterlite project. This was in Maharashtra. In 1994, it was Jayalalitha who gave the first clearances in Tamil Nadu. In 1995, it was Jayalalitha again. In 1998, it was the Madras High Court which ordered closure, then gave the Sterlite permission to run. In 1999, it was Karunanidhi, and Sterlite was given permission to double its production under Karunanidhi and the DMK government. In 2004, the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court's monitoring panel's report exposes Sterlite's violation. In 2005, the UPA government, Dr. Manmohan Singh, gave the nod for the expansion. In 2013, once again, it was the AIA-DMK government that gave. So, Mr. TKS Elangovan, can any government say the Congress has given clearances in the past, the DMK has given clearances in the past, the AIA-DMK has given clearances in the past to the Sterlite project? Mr. and Sharad Pawar, Mr. TKS Elangovan, can any political party today say they have looked at the people's interest?
That is not the question now. When you see, when the local people who are affected by the pollution in that area are agitating, what is the role of the government? The question is not who gave
so past doesn't matter.
To the plant.
Past doesn't matter. You are only looking at today. Past doesn't matter. Mr. Sai Deepak, past doesn't matter. Is that a fair position today?
What is the role of the government?
To be brought on record is that a former UPA minister was a non-executive director of Vedanta until he joined the UPA government in 2004. This is something that needs to be brought about. This is something that the public needs to know. Therefore, the past is extremely important to actually quote a Hindu couple.
But does that exonerate the AIA-DMK government?
Not at all.
Does that exonerate the AIA-DMK government and the police firing and the death and the murder of the 13 people?
The aspect of pollution and the aspect of police firing, they have to be separated. It was the AIA-DMK government in 2013 that initiated action. They immediately shut down this particular plant the moment there was a gas leak in March 2013. It is the AIA-DMK government which subsequently went to the TNPCB taking action for the pollution. So it is the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board, which is the arm of the state, which has effectively initiated action against this entity.
So now, for the last 100 days, what was the government doing?
See, as far as the protests are concerned, I completely agree with what Mr. Ratan Sharda has said, that there is a pattern that has emerged from the Kudankulam protests to the Jallikattu protests till date. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that 5,000 people started from a place of religious worship and they started issuing protests, they started issuing slogans.
Who are you blaming?
I'm sorry, I don't wish to take names here except for the fact that the
government... No, be direct. This is the news. You can't make hidden...
Fantastic. I will name it.
Yes.
They started from a church. And Mr. Ratan Sharda is absolutely correct in saying that missionaries were involved in this particular activity. And let us not forget the fact.
So which political party are you blaming this on?
I am not blaming a specific political party. I am blaming a specific ideology. There are elements, antisocial elements, which are involved in this. And you need to understand one thing. We still do not have facts which prove that this was a protest. There could be something more that meets the eye as far as this particular issue is concerned.
So what was the government doing?
That's exactly the point.
They should have found out in 100 days.
Exactly. There the government is to be solely held responsible and the blame has to be laid as far as...
Very convenient. Very convenient. Mr. Vinoba Bhupati, very convenient. For everything else, blame everybody else. But when it comes to finding out who's really at fault, we don't have the facts of the case. Does that explanation wash with you?
Navika, may I come in? I want to rebut this person.
No, I'll tell you. With respect to the state, I'll tell you. I will tell you. Rajshekhar, let me complete and then you can come up. I'll tell you, the Dravidian parties in Tamil Nadu, especially with respect to the Sterlite issue, both the Dravidian parties had done some serious errors in the past. With respect to the 1994, ADMK is involved. With respect to the expansion of the plant, DMK was involved. And with respect to 2013 Supreme Court verdict, I don't know what went wrong with this particular verdict. The Supreme Court came up with an idea of imposing 100 crores of fine and allowed the particular company to continue the functioning in spite of 6 years of non-compliance of environmental regulation. This is the history. Now, with respect to that, the people in that particular area are not happy with this plant because of serious health hazards.
So come out and blame the RSS.
Lead pollution is there.
Is that
arsenic pollution is there. The water is polluted. The air is polluted.
Rahul Gandhi
their livelihood is affected.
Therefore,
they are fighting. Now,
no, you will not let me respond on that.
I'll tell you. The Rahul Gandhi, the Modi,
1 minute, let him make his point.
Jayalalitha, Stalin, everybody is involved in it. Everybody is involved in it. You know, the Associated Democratic Reforms has come out with some document saying that the Congress as well as the BJP has been political funding was given by Vedanta.
So it's back in the court of the BJP and the Congress party. So let me go ahead and I'll have a rapid fire section with both Ashutosh Mishra and Gaurav Bhatia. First, going across to Mr. Ashutosh Mishra. Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, what does the RSS have to do with this project in Tamil Nadu?
It is the RSS ideology we are talking about, which does not.
What does the ideology have to do with the plant in Tuticorin?
Because the people there in power subscribe to this ideology and they want to crush this dissident.
But what is the dissidence over there? For last 100 days when the protest was going on, where was Rahul Gandhi?
Just now we heard another allegation.
Where was Rahul Gandhi for the last 100 days?
Hand involved.
Where was Rahul Gandhi for the last 100 days? Did he worry about the people of Tuticorin, of Tamil Nadu?
He was as worried about people of Tuticorin.
What was his statement? Today he comes out with a tweet. Where was his tweet about these protests over the last 100 days?
No, that doesn't mean that he didn't care about them.
Okay, so he tweets on RSS only when it suits him. When he wants to politicize it. What about the Congress's history? What about the Congress's history on the Bhopal gas tragedy? What did you do when there was a similar project in 1984 when 500,000 people were affected?
I don't carry the torch for Congress, but what happened is there in history.
Gaurav Bhatia. Gaurav Bhatia. Rapid fire round with Gaurav Bhatia. Just like Rahul Gandhi has blamed the RSS today, you blamed for the farmer suicides and the Dalit problems, you blamed the Congress party in Maharashtra. So is this the solution to the problem?
This analogy itself is not correct. Farmers issue, yes, we will blame the ruling dispensation if they were in power, but let me make it very clear that you have cited example, you've taken name of DMK, you've taken name of NCP and the clearances given by Manmohan Singh ji as the then Prime Minister. BJP has not been named. What the BJP has
But Vedanta is a donor to your coffers as well.
See, it is about propriety and proper action, and as I told you that it is the BJP which has been taking action. Rather, these permissions have been given by either the Congress governments or parties that are supporting the Congress. Second, nobody has defended the indefensible, the statement of Rahul Gandhi, which we are discussing today, to rope in RSS for failure of the state government is definitely cheap politics
Mr.
over dead
Gaurav
bodies.
Bhatia, may I ask you, whenever there is an issue in this country, the BJP turns around and blames Nehru, Indira Gandhi for it, including the partition of India.
You know,
is that a solution to the problem? It's the same obsession that Rahul Gandhi carries for RSS.
It is not. Let me tell you.
How is it different?
I'll tell you. If we are talking about Kashmir and if we are talking about Pakistan, Nehru ji was the first Prime Minister of the country. He had a policy which a lot of people criticize, and we also criticize. It is our democratic right. But for something that happens today, which has got nothing to do with Nehru ji, we don't rope that person.
Your critics say there is a tacit understanding between you and the AIATMK government in Tamil Nadu. How can you distance yourself from that?
You know, the problem with the Congress right now is it is bereft of any ideology and leadership. Therefore, you know, they rope in the RSS and the BJP for issues that pertain to state governments, and they need to read the constitution. They need to see what are the powers of the state government and what are the powers of the central government. That is why I gave the example of Gauri Lankesh, where 2 months, 2.5 months,
Forget
no person.
Gauri Lankesh.
Why should I?
For that.
It was sad. Law and order situation. Same thing is happening there.
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, 100 days protests have been on in Tuticorin. As the central government, as the ruling party in power in New Delhi, what is the step that the central government took to address these two issues?
I will answer. First of all, the local leaders and the BJP unit was interacting. We have been active. But second, if the central government
the local leader is the H. Raja that he's talking about.
That statement I've already answered. If you want me to repeat, I'll repeat. But I don't wish to waste your time. It is very valuable and the time of the viewers. Second, there is a federal structure. If we start interfering in law and order situation, they'll start saying they don't have respect for the state government.
All right.
So it can't be,
it's a federal structure. It's a federal structure. So the onus lies on the AIATMK government. Going back to Amerikai Narayanan, is that an explanation that you would buy into?
First thing is, it is a BJP Binami government. Everybody knows about it. And BJP has openly agreed that they are being controlled and they are proud of RSS. So,
yes,
by
we are proud of the RSS.
by having an inept, corrupt government to survive in the state of Tamil Nadu, and who are responsible for this, they have contributed by their act of commission and omission on this killing of the people. That's item one. The second thing, in 1999, you conveniently forgot it is the Vajpayee government's NCERT, in spite of the Tamil Nadu court saying no, which gave the rights to expansion of this
Who
Sterlite.
said the
Number
factory
three,
there?
Vedanta, please do not
Why
interrupt.
are you selective
have the
in your
time.
approach?
Vedanta, which is the parent of
Do you
Vedanta,
agree or
which is the
disagree
parent
that
of
Rahul
Sterlite,
Gandhi
has
today
come up with
blaming the
20
RSS
weeks,
is nothing
20
but
weeks,
doing
20
petty
weeks
politics
of-
over
See,
dead bodies,
the minute
sir?
I start talking about their advertisement,
You have
of
not
Modi in
answered
the
that so
paper,
far.
in the
I was patiently
foreign
hearing you.
papers, this guy
What
will
has
not
RSS got to do with it's a subject
allow
of the
me-
state government?
will not
Who
allow
took
me
the
to
decision to
present the
allow
facts to
firing
people
over
of
these
India.
protesters? Was it not the
They
state
have
government?
consistently, when it goes against them, they will not let people present the facts to the people. Now, they have Vedanta has consistently advertised with Modi's picture all through the England in several weeks. Now, Modi, just like he was to Ambani and others, he was things to Vedanta to promote himself, and hence he is promoting and making sure this
Sir, you still haven't
anti-people
answered the question, and
Sterlite
the
is not
topic of the
close
debate,
to
I think, has not
BJP
been
Binami
understood by
government.
you. Dragging of the RSS and BJP
Navika?
when it is
Navika,
the
may I
subject
comment?
matter of the state government which deals with law and order is what we are debating. And if complicity has been shown of any
Because
party,
the state-
Well,
giving
let
favors, then it
let
is
me
the
also
Congress
ask, and let me get in
DMK
Mr.
and
Ashutosh
DMK.
Mishra, and let me get in Mr. Ratan Sharda. Mr. Ratan Sharda, in 2011, there was a left government in West Bengal, 7 years ago, in 2007 in fact. 11 farmers lost their lives in the firing in Nandigram. Did you see anybody in the Congress, maybe Rahul Gandhi wasn't so active then, but anybody in the Congress coming out and taking pot shots at the left, at the CPIM then? No, they didn't. They didn't blame the Marxist ideology then, as they are blaming
Navika,
the
history
RSS
is so
ideology
full of-
today.
Their history is so full of hypocrisy. They are scared, hypocrite people in Tripura. When their leaders were being killed by CPM, they asked them to keep quiet because they needed support of CPM in the central UPA government. In Bengal, they have not spoken against CPM murders. They have not spoken against Mamata Banerjee. Because of them, lives of common people, lives of their own worker carry no weight at all when they want power. This is the ultimate depth of power-hungry people sitting here. And one last point we are again trying to cover up. Manmohan Singh caught hold of Uday Kumar, who was leading the protest against Kundakulam energy project, and he was found to be handled by the church-backed NGOs, and this is the same group which is trying to instigate Jallikattu agitations, which was again seems to have some hand in Tuticorin. Tuticorin is a huge tragedy, but who perpetrated it? Who gave him all the permissions when courts were against them? Congress. So let everything go away and all these values.
Respond, Mr. Ashutosh Mishra.
If there is a foreign hand, what has the NIA been doing all along?
And these people
I mean,
play
they're so
cheap
efficient.
politics.
Nirav Modi
They
can
play
have
cheap
two
politics,
passports,
bringing
and
in
we keep
RSS
talking
because they
about
have no
how good
answers to
things
give.
are. Why don't you take action? Why keep blaming everything to the past?
You know, that's a
If there is a
hollow
problem
argument.
today,
You
then
know, you are missing the point, sir. First of all, who allowed illegality? Who was hand in glove doing corrupt deeds? And then comes action.
You want me to put another case against him? He's faked the news about SCS state being repealed.
So let's pick up our replay section. Let's pick up our replay section and let's go back and hear what Rahul Gandhi has said in the past about the RSS. Let's listen in to Rahul Gandhi on the replay section.
गांधी जी को मारा इन्होंने, आरएसएस के लोगों ने गांधी जी को गोली मारी, और आज उनके लोग गांधी जी की बात करते हैं। सरदार पटेल जी कांग्रेस पार्टी के नेता थे। उन्होंने आरएसएस के बारे में साफ सुथरा लिखा है उनके संगठन के बारे में बहुत साफ सुथरा लिखा है।
March 2014, Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, he's got a bee in his bonnet since then about the RSS. He's facing a defamation case on that statement that we just played out.
Supreme Court did not give any relief in that case.
So, Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, is RSS a political tool that Rahul Gandhi wants to use in the middle of the murder of 13 people? I want to just concentrate on that issue. I want to understand, when there are people dying on the ground, when we have children losing their fathers, when we have women losing their husbands in police firing, when there are protests for 100 days going on the ground, when people in every household in Tuticorin, in that area around that factory, say that there are people affected with cancer and that needs to be studied. We are not saying it. These are the complaints that come from the ground, that there are cancer patients in every household. Does Rahul Gandhi, does the BJP, do political parties need to go down there and address these issues, or do they need to talk about the RSS? Do they need to talk about Nehru? Is that what we are going to bring this down to?
He doesn't know.
They have to talk about both the things.
As far as Mr. Rahul Gandhi is concerned, I don't think he can understand any of the issues.
About the people of Tuticorin and how they are suffering, so and how their suffering needs to be eradicated.
But he hasn't said a word on that.
It has also to be warned. The people have also to be warned that this ideology is more dangerous. This is worse than cancer. It's a cancer spreading in the society.
Oh my God! No, that's a huge statement coming in.
Where we keep talking about
a huge statement. The RSS is more dangerous than cancer.
Very dangerous.
The RSS is more dangerous than cancer.
That is started from the church.
Ratan Sharda.
For the health of Congress. Navika, let me complete the sentence. Yes. I will complete his sentence. RSS is more dangerous for Congress. And because RSS is the cause for downfall of Congress, they cannot face RSS. They have no strength, not character to face RSS, nor they have done anything good for the country the way RSS done selflessly. So they come and cry about it. Let them go to Syria and see what happens. Let them go to ISI and see what happens.
Even tweet on the West Bengal violence. That's most dangerous, and that is the fight.
Ratan Sharda is coming in.
RSS is cancer for Congress. That's true, because Congress cannot survive the honest patriot people, nationalist people of RSS. They have been exploiting people, dividing societies, Hindus on caste, religious basis, whether Christians, Muslims, they support breaking India gangs, they support gangs. That is why the freedom of RSS.
Cancerous to our democracy. That is what we are trying to eradicate. Non-meritorious people becoming president of an old party is cancerous to the country. We are eradicating that. The communal and appeasement politics that Congress does is cancerous to the country. We will eradicate that.
For anyone who believes in democracy.
Mr. Rajashekaran, tonight, don't you think we are not discussing the cancer of the people, we are discussing cancer of ideology. Cancer of political ideology, which seems to be center stage. Mr. Rajashekaran, is that what we need to discuss today? We are not talking about justice to the 13 people who have been murdered on the ground.
They support separatists in Kashmir. They support JNU and AMU.
Navika, with due respect to Mr. Ratan Sharda ji, I don't want to make any absurd comments against RSS. But as far as Tamil Nadu incident is concerned, yesterday's shooting.
But you made that BJP, comment, you still made the comment. You keep on changing the tracks.
No, BJP is shooting from the shoulders of the ADMK government. That is the problem here in Tamil Nadu. The people are agitated because H. Rajas in Tamil Nadu are
don't try to do this kind of game. You are an honest person.
H. Rajas of Tamil Nadu are creating this confusion in Tamil Nadu because his statement has triggered so much of confusion in the minds of the people. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi rightly tweeted to that, to substantiate to H. Raja's counter.
Has Rahul Gandhi's statements brought about clarity? Has Rahul Gandhi's statement brought about clarity on the issue?
After the demise of Jayalalitha, the interference of central BJP government is too much in the state of Tamil Nadu.
Interference of the
on every
BJP
issue.
government. That's how it's
That is the
perceived in
problem.
Tamil
So are
Nadu.
they carrying figures, Rajeshekar? Does it mean
bold
BJP
and
is carrying the
baseless
guns in
allegations,
Tuticorin?
especially when people are trying to do politics over dead bodies, need to be discarded. And let me say this with some responsibility, that the BJP has always won elections on the basis of our strength working on the ground. We don't need anyone's shoulders to do our politics, sir. And I'm again saying it is sad that people like you can't call a spade and condemn the divisive politics, the communal politics of
Sir,
Mr.
what
Rahul
are
Gandhi.
you-
I don't
why
know what you
are
get
not
in return,
condemning your
but you
national
definitely
secretary?
damage our vibrant
Why you are not
democracy.
condemning your
Elections
national
will come and
secretary,
go.
Gaurav?
But a leader
Gaurav,
like
you
Rahul
are
Gandhi
having
has
a
definitely
selectively
done a lot of
you are
harm
having
to
a
our democracy
selectively
by
you are
making
making
these irresponsible statements.
If I may just make this
So,
one point.
Gaurav, why you are not condemning your ex-Rajas of Tamil Nadu?
I
There
started
are so
by
many
saying
ex-Rajas.
that. I started by saying that the BJP does
Gaurav,
not
this is
endorse
the
that
problem.
statement.
The problem is Tamil
And
Nadu
politics
BJP
will not be
and
done
all
over
these
dead bodies.
ex-Rajas.
Mr.
The
TK
BJP
Silangovan,
at the
Mr.
center is
TK
targeted.
Silangovan and Sai Deepak here. Mr. TK Silangovan, can any political party in Tamil Nadu today you are not willing to speak on Rahul Gandhi's statement, but Mr. TK Silangovan, you've been flirting with the Congress party. You're talking about an alliance against Narendra Modi. Why don't you take a position? What are you more worried about? The cancer spread by the project over there on the ground, or the cancer that Rahul Gandhi is talking about the RSS?
No. I'll tell you one thing. Today we are bothered about two governments, one at the center and the other at the state, which was silently watching for about 100 days.
But so was Rahul Gandhi was also silent.
The people's
Rahul Gandhi
agitation
was also
against
silent.
the private company. I'll come to it. For 100 days, the people were fighting against a private company. Governments were silent as to the pollution problem faced by the people of Tuticorin.
Okay.
Now the government has shot the agitating people without resolving the issue of pollution or condemning the private company for exceeding the pollution limits. One thing. Maybe Rahul Gandhi had thought that the mob lynching has been increasing after the BJP came to power in all the BJP ruled states. They don't want people to talk against the government or do against any Hindutva, so they are killing people. Mob lynching has become a common thing, which the RSS and other Hindu groups are involved. Maybe that is what is
Ratan
said.
Sharda.
100 days the state
Ratan
government was
Sharda.
silent. Today, for the sake of the private company,
These people
they have shot the
utter
agitators.
nonsense. They
Under
don't
whose
know what they're
instruction?
speaking.
Who gave the instruction?
RSS has
Under
lost
whose
maximum
pressure they
number
have
of
done?
volunteers
That
in
is the
attack
question.
by opposition.
Maybe that is why
And blame RSS for
Rahul
violence.
Gandhi had
You have no
raised
shame
this,
at all.
issue.
You are excusing all the murder of RSS workers in Kerala, Karnataka, Bengal and Tripura and Assam. This is your stand? You have no shame. In West Bengal, hundreds of people are violated, women raped and killed in the name of election, in the name of democracy. You have no heart to speak.
You are killing
and you speak
ordinary
against
men,
RSS.
common
Where
man.
has RSS got violent? They have been
eats
killed by violent people.
meat
They have suffered.
without knowing
so don't
what
try
he
to
is
here
eating.
make all these kind of statements.
You are
have not been able to
mob
put
lynching.
them
Who
to
are you? Are you
Tuticorin.
policing?
You are the people who have
Are you
played
the
with
moral
people's
police?
lives. Did
Have
you
you
go on
taken
the
the
field?
authority of the
Did you try
policing
to
of
solve the
All right.
problem? How
Look at
could
the
you
poll.
bother
Look
with
at what people are thinking tonight. We've asked the question, who is playing Makkal murder politics? 58% of our viewers think it's the Congress. 36% of the people think it's the BJP. So Gaurav, you also have to worry about just as much as the Congress does. And 6% of the people think it's others.
Yeah.
58 versus 36.
You know, Navika, I would say that pollution of environment and pollution of mind, both are equally dangerous. And in this case, it applies to Rahul Gandhi. He needs to get his mind cleansed,
Well,
and he has to do
what
politics of
are our viewers
ideology.
commenting on? We are looking at what our viewers are saying on involve.in. Rajiv Bhagi says, for 100 days, Rahul Gandhi was planning how to make a peaceful demonstration turbulent. Raga wants to defame RSS and the BJP, says Vasudeva Kutumbakam. And there are other viewers who are coming in and saying, if Raga is restricted using any written script, even I can debate with Raga on any subject for hours. 15 minutes is too short. Rajendra Sharma says that. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Should political parties today be talking about justice for the 13 people who have lost their lives, who have been murdered in Tuticorin? Or should they be talking about their political ideology and how they are confronting each other about it? What about the justice for these 13 people and their families? That's the question India wants to ask. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on the big debate, murder of Makkal. Taking a short break, Anand Narsimhan joining you from Bengaluru. Up next, don't go away.